I haven't met any single German since my half year living here that would reject me asking for help. Even some guy yesterday in a shop, I asked how to cook chicken wings from the fridge, and he explained me this. My name is Ina. I am a software tester, software engineer. Currently, I'm working in mobility for half year. But it's a strange situation because on a project I've been working for 2 years. I started as an engineer from Baltic Ukraine agency part, and then because of war in Ukraine, thanks to mobility, I was hired here in the company and now stay on my project with the same people and working in the same team. When war started, I was with other agency girls. We had a vacation in Egypt, and then we was not able to return back home because airports didn't exist and it's impossible. So we contacted with head office. It's in Paris, from agency and from most of our projects. And they invited us, okay, we will care about you, come to the Paris. So we will try to fly from Egypt to somehow to Europe. It was the first point in Brussels because it was the shortest plane fly we was able to find. And then moved to Paris, and there were living for 2 months. After some time, I was barely hit by a car on the street in Paris, and that moment it was like I realized I'm here illegally because I haven't had work permit. I was on my tourist visa. I was there without any health insurance, also without possibility to rent apartment and any social security, anything. And it made me to think, okay, I have to manage something. I asked my colleague Philip if he can maybe promote my CV to digital talent guides here. And after a very short interview, I was hired, and on the 1st of May moved to Düsseldorf. Before that moment, I have never been in Germany at all. It was very tough because culture is a little bit different, and especially I was alone, where I have no friend, and I didn't know the language, and some basic things that people used to, that I had to manage through my whole life, like having bank account. You have to start and do everything within 1 month, where I had all these things for registration, also for a visa process. And of course in Ukraine I had like several years for all of this. So it was a big shock. First month I was just super shocked, walking around and tried to survive. Returning back to Ukraine, it's a very tough question. Have you heard any moment about the feeling guilt because you're in a safe? It's a very deep and strange emotion. Because your family, your friends, all your life in a danger. And me here sitting and living my best life. Yeah, I'm in a safe, I don't have any sirens and bombs on my head. And first months, it was very hard to manage that feeling. I was very stressed. And then I just had to call to my therapist. And he calmed me down. He said, okay, Ina, everyone who is outside the country feeling this right now, it's fine and it's life. But I'm building a place and become legal here, building life, also looking for apartment, paying my taxes to be a strong support for my family. In case somebody will need a help from me, my niece, for example, or my sister's brother, they would need something. I can really open my door and say, okay, I have a safe place and I can protect you. And Also, that helps a little bit to calm down this feeling that I'm betraying my country, because I'm really related to it. And one thing that I am donating a lot. I am sending some via PayPal to volunteers and some Baltic volunteers, that people I know I used to work, and still some of my team members. And I feel much better now, but it will be impossible to live like life I had, if to return back. So for now I am learning language and building my life here, and it's really hard to forecast where I will be in 5 years, and it's better not to do this. You know, when I was in Paris, that moment I didn't know what I will do tomorrow. So the shortest period I was able to control is only your dinner. Now I have forecast of my life, for example, for 2 weeks. And I have approximate view what I will do next 2 weeks. But the inner I was in last year used to have a forecast for years. I knew when I will buy my house, if and when I would have a kids, what I will do with my life how my 30th birthday will look like. Now I don't have such opportunity, and it's a reminder that the life is very fragile, and having forecast for your life is a very strong and maybe motivating, but it shouldn't be over you and over your real possibilities. I made myself to make some effort and start at least establish a life I had before, visiting training, sport training, going every day to work because it's organized as well, also cooking every day, and to have my life look like normal. And then on my squash training I met some other German people and also nice people who was playing there. I had some nice community and have now, where I can go for some beers and for some dinner. Also, we have more close, better communication now in the team while I'm here, so we have more often some team days and events, and it's definitely less lonely than it was in the beginning. I have several colleagues there, and I can even say friends, because we have been working with UX team for so long, and only recently I've seen them in a real life, but I feel this is the people I really can call friends, and having a dinner, you know, having time out. I wish to go there, at least just for my traveling and getting to know the culture and the variety of lands. Soon, definitely soon.